What's going on, guys, man? Welcome to another episode of The Winning Shot. I'm your boy, Zach. Before we jump into today's episode, though, make sure you're following along. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, talk to us, man. Let us know what y'all thinking, man. Let's get into the episode.
Yeah. So, with that, next week we'll have the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Texas is going to be playing Ohio State in Texas. Ohio State is actually our early 6-point favorite. And then after that game, you have, actually, the day before, you have the Capital One Orange Bowl. Penn State is going to be playing Notre Dame. Who's y'all's early favorites out of those four? Do y'all have a who's y'all's national champion out of that semifinal?
I think it's going to be Ohio State, Penn State for the national championship. I believe that the line is early 6.5-point favorite because of Jeremiah Smith in the Texas game, and I believe that Penn State will beat. You just said it too.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, I think they're going to beat Notre Dame. I just don't foresee Riley Leonard being able to be dynamic running the ball again. I think they're going to rely on somebody else, man. I don't know. It'll be interesting, intriguing for sure, but I think that they have a good team. Notre Dame is a good team. I want to see Jordan Love get the ball some more. I think he had a good first round game against I don't know where they played. They blew him out, but he had a good first round game against them, and so I want to see him play some more. I want to see that defense, see if they can lock back in and get. I don't know the injury status of that defensive player that they were missing. If he'll be able to go for the next game. But I think that they need all hands on deck to play this Penn State team because they're hot right now. So yeah, that's my early favorites of the national championship.
Do you foresee any more move your hand games for the rest of the playoff, John?
I don't, bro. I think right now it's time to be man versus man, bro. I don't foresee another move your hand game. If there is one, I'll wait till the next episode to give my speculation. I'll wait.
I know. What's your thoughts?
I think to start for that Notre Dame and Penn State game, both teams have pretty good defenses. Notre Dame's a little bit banged up right now. Jeremiah Love, he did get banged up against Georgia. They had like a knee brace on him. So that's why he was a little bit limited today. But we'll see how that impacts him moving forward. But if he's able to go and he can be 80%, if not 100%, I think that'll be a good matchup. I think it'll be low scoring. Because like I said, both teams have a pretty good defense, pretty great defense. So we'll see. I think Riley Leonard definitely have to use his legs and try to be dynamic, as John says, that he can't be. So we'll see. But I think I'm leaning towards Notre Dame in that matchup. I think they'll do a better job stopping the run than previous teams against that Penn State played against. So Drew's going to definitely have to make some plays, throwing the ball. But I like Notre Dame in that matchup. And then on the other side, I feel like that game could go also either way. Ohio State is definitely the hot team right now. Texas has been playing down the competition, but I think they'll be up for the challenge. I'm gonna go with Texas, man, because of the Arch Manning situation. Like we talked about, if Quinn Ewers does start to struggle, they have arguably the best backup quarterback in the country that they can put in and try to make something happen. So I'm gonna go with Texas. I know y'all talked about Jeremiah Smith and how he's a man, how he's a grown man, how he's him. But I'm gonna go with Texas in that matchup, man. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, for sure.
What you think, Colin?
I'm actually gonna lean towards Ohio State, man. I think Texas is gonna overcorrect looking at the Oregon Ohio State game, and they're gonna try to go out on the perimeter and get Jeremiah Smith. I can see a lot of double teams, but they still got Judkins and Henderson, and so I think up the middle there's going to be a lot of runs, big runs, and I think Ohio State pulls it out late. I think the -6 is a good estimate because I think Ohio State wins by a touchdown, and I actually got Notre Dame in that Orange Bowl. I just feel like Notre Dame, man, they just rallying at the right time, and I think even with Riley Leonard, I've not seen Penn State versus a mobile quarterback. And like Hundo said, I got to use the adjectives lightly because, I mean, I, he's capable of moving, but I don't know in terms of their system if Penn State is able to handle that. And I know that they said Abdul Carter was questionable, so we'll see his status game time. So I got.
Hey, y'all better go look at Riley Leonard tape at Duke, man. That man's a dog. Stop playing with him. Put some respect on his name. Go ahead. Continue on.
I hear you. That's nice. But yeah, I got Ohio State, Notre Dame, and we'll get into the championship predictions later.